Hi, I'm Charlie Etheridge-Nunn. These skulls and decoy birds all came from a strange dungeon that I found myself crawling around. Hopefully none of them are cursed. So, today's RPG A Day topic is explore. And this is something that's often one of the three pillars of certain role-playing games, where it's like role-playing, fighting, and exploring. And exploring does tend to get a bit of a short shrift. Now, as I mentioned yesterday with Journeys, it's something where D&D 4th edition used skill challenges fairly adeptly to go, oh yeah, you're exploring a thing. Of course, you could do manual kind of mapping and all of that, but I'm going to tell you about something I love. And yes, once again, we're going back to Trophy Gold. Now, part of this is I've just been running it, and it's such a joy to go back to. But also, in a way, for something so like people would say, oh yeah, it's very narrativist, it's all of these kind of things. It's also very video gamey, and that's one of the fascinating things. It's something that's very the system's very visible and intentionally so, because that's all part of the role playing. And something that is used in Trophy Gold is these are hunt tokens, as you can see, special Trophy Gold ones. They're a little lighter than I'd have liked, but they're still very satisfying. Yes. Anyway, hunt tokens are something you get by walking around, looking for things, prying up floorboards, talking to people, whatever it is you're doing, as long as you can justify what you're doing in the use of one of your skills or your equipment, you get a light dice. And if you narrate it, which in theory most of you should be doing anyway, then you get another one. And that's the most you'll ever get. Two light dice, d6s, and on a 6, you'll get a hunt token, no questions asked. On a 4 to 5, you'll encounter something terrible, which could be, rumblings of something in the distance. It could be a blade trap comes down. It could be that the statue that you're prying gems out of the eyes of collapses or is about to collapse on you. On a 2 to 3, you just get the bad thing. If your highest dies are 1, you lose all your hunt tokens. So, and something bad happens. So there's a real push your luck element to it. Some of my players deal with this by cashing them in pretty quickly, at least until they meet their burdens, which are what they need to do, or they're not going home ever again. And yeah, that's one thing you can do. Or keeping on to them, these are your shortcut. If you're looking for a place, for instance, in the scenario Hester's Mill, the first part of it, the first set, as it's called, is gating off the rest of it. So you have a set goal of find the path to Hester's Mill, and you need to describe, wandering around these overgrown fields, having a look at these plants, this bit of ruined building. Like, it's all described to you in the box text, in the flavor text of it. And of course, the GM and the players will add more as necessary. And whatever you're doing, if you're pushing onwards, you do hunt rolls and you gain these. When you've got 3 as a group, you can choose to cash them all in. And again, while they can be used as gold, used to meet your burdens, that's great. But in a scenario, they can be used to shortcut your way to an answer, which is often great because working your way towards it, that's a chumps game in Trophy. Like, that's the thing that drives you towards ruin. So they serve a really nice purpose as an abstracted meta currency. It's something quite broad because it could represent you interviewing someone, going, "Oh yeah, do you know about this person?" It could be you examining footprints, anything along those lines. And sometimes they get used for other things as well. One of the scenarios is where you're chasing after a guy called Foucault. Um, you've got a bounty on his head, and you're arriving to this town by ship, and the waves are insane. It's all terrible, and the set goal isn't acquire money, isn't any of these kind of things. It's just survive the trip. So you're now making hunt rolls, which aren't you investigating things. They're you like trying to keep the sails from falling apart, trying to rescue any cargo, any people, anything like that. So it's a really interesting, nice way of handling things, and it always feels like a point and click video game to me, and in a positive way. So that's a way I like to quite openly deal with exploration in RPGs. Do you have any other ways? Do you have any interesting hunt rolls that you did in Trophy? Let me know in the comments. See ya.